Title: Colorado sends ghost guns to the grave with latest law. TLDR. Governor Jared Polis of Colorado recently signed a bill into law banning ghost guns, firearms assembled at home or 3D printed without serial numbers. This law puts the kibosh on gun owners sidestepping background checks and thwarting law enforcement's tracking ability. Ghost guns have seen a whopping 1,000% surge in their involvement in crimes since 2017. Hold on, can this law make a real difference, or is it just another drop in the ocean of gun control issues? Full article. In the latest legislative curveball, Colorado's very own Governor Jared Polis has just signed a spicy new bill that straight up bans firearms assembled at home or 3D printed without serial numbers, aka ghost guns. Wait, guns that can vanish into thin air? Well, not exactly, but they might as well be. Ghost guns have this sly habit of evading background checks and tripping up law enforcement's tracking ability. The Centennial State joins the ranks of 11 other states, with California, New York, and Nevada already on the ghost-busting bandwagon. But hang on, let's look at some data. The use of ghost guns in crimes has skyrocketed by a chilling 1,000% since 2017, says the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. Scary stuff, right? Let's give you a real-life example. A dude in Sacramento, California, who shouldn't have been able to own firearms, tragically shot his 3 adolescent daughters, another adult and himself at a church last year. The weapon of choice? You guessed it, a ghost gun. Back in Colorado, there were 2 separate instances involving ghost guns. One person accused of killing 5 people at an LGBTQ nightclub in Colorado Springs, and another who wounded 2 administrators at a Denver high school. Both had possessed ghost guns before the shootings. This brings us to an uneasy question: just how far can laws go to prevent such horrific incidents? The new Colorado law isn't just about throwing bans around. It's also about bringing unlicensed firearm manufacturers back in line. Now, creating firearm frames or receivers, which house the internal components, is a privilege strictly limited to licensed firearm manufacturers. What's more, these manufacturers are required by a federal gun bill, signed by President Joe Biden last year, to slap serial numbers on those parts. What about existing ghost guns? The new law lets owners get their ghost guns serialized at a licensed dealership by 2024, but the dealer has to run a background check before handing the firearm back. A fair trade-off, wouldn't you say? Governor Polis chimed in on the bill with, "Every Coloradan deserves to feel safe in their homes, schools, and communities without fear of gun violence." Here, Governor. So here we are, folks. Ghost guns, once the spectral spectre of the firearm world, are now facing their doom in Colorado. But let's step back and think for a moment. Will banning ghost guns be a significant move towards reducing gun violence, or is it merely tinkering around the edges of a much larger issue? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Does this law make you feel safer, or are we still shooting in the dark here? Note, this article is for